This demo introduces X-GridAgent 1.0, a large language model-based AI agent prototype for assisting power grid operation and analysis, developed by Dr. Sin Chen's group at Texas A&M. It automates professional power system studies directly through natural language requests. X-GridAgent can load power grid cases, summarize the key features, and visualize the network. Let's take the IEEE 39 bus power system for example. X-GridAgent loads the 39 bus system and displays the power network in response to the user's query. It can answer related grid questions by retrieving the corresponding information. For example, what are the connected buses for line 11? What is the shortest path between bus 1 and bus 10? What is the impedance of line 9? What are the voltage limits of bus 3? All answers have been verified as correct against the original grid dataset. Moreover, X-GridAgent can invoke the right tools for professional power system analysis, such as power flow calculation, contingency analysis, optimal power flow, short circuit calculation, and more. For example, run AC power flow on the 39 bus system and get the active and reactive power flow on line 12 and the total system losses. X-GridAgent calls the appropriate tool to run a power flow calculation, retrieves the relevant data, computes the total power loss, and displays the result. We can also specify the power flow calculation methods, such as Newton-Raphson, fast decoupled, or run a DC power flow. For example, we can ask GridAgent to run DC power flow and compare the results with the AC power flow method. In response to the user query, X-GridAgent makes a plan to first run DC power flow, then run the AC power flow calculation, make the comparison, and display the results and difference. X-GridAgent can also run AC optimal power flow by invoking the OPF tool, and get the optimal generation profiles and generation costs. Even without professional terminology, X-GridAgent is intelligent to understand intent and take the right actions by leveraging the powerful reasoning capabilities of LLM. For example, users can just say for IEEE 118 bus system, what if line 117 is cut off? Will it cause any troubles? X-GridAgent interprets this as a contingency question, selects the right tool to run the N-1 contingency analysis on line 171, and returns the violation results. Moreover, leveraging the LLM's reasoning, X-GridAgent can plan and execute multi-step tasks. For example, run power flow to find the top 5 lines with the highest line loading ratios, then run N-1 contingencies on those lines and report any operational violations. According to this user query, X-GridAgent first runs AC power flow to identify the relevant lines, then it invokes the contingency analysis tool on those lines one by one and summarizes the results. X-GridAgent reveals its full chain of reasoning, planning, analysis, and actions. So the workflow is interpretable and trustworthy. Users can inspect every step to verify correctness. It is also scalable to large-scale power systems. For example, the synthetic Texas 2K bus grid. We can type the query to load the grid, show the network topology, and run DC OPF as well as all the previous tests on the Texas grid. It displays the solved results of the optimal generation power profiles and the generation cost. X-GridAgent has demonstrated robust short-term memory capabilities. It recalls prior chats and analysis outputs to support continuous, context-aware conversations. It also maintains long-term memory, retrieving relevant information from large document sets, such as power system operating guides, standards, and regulations. For example, we've embedded the ERCOT planning guide and nodal operating guide in our knowledge base. X-GridAgent can retrieve relevant information to answer professional questions. For instance, in ERCOT planning, what is LTSA, and how is it performed? When should ERCOT post the regional transmission plan? In ERCOT operation stage, at most how many cycles can the under-frequency relay have a delay for load resources? This demo showcases the basic capabilities of our X-GridAgent 1.0 prototype and underscores the great potential of integrating advanced AI tools for power and energy systems.